Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Riftgal. We are going to play some Zelda Randomizer. Uh, I was looking at playing something else, but you know what? This is always a good fallback. It's been kind of a long week. I'm not feeling 100%. Not really sure if I'm going to be able to, handle some of the endgame Monster Boy stuff that's not terribly easy platforming, and Fallout's kind of just been not working for me. Literally, the game isn't working. So, I was thinking about what I wanted to do, and you know what? Zelda Randomizer is always a good fallback. So this is a open. This is an open seed, all the basic rules, kind of the default gameplay. And let's get started and see how it goes. Okay, we're gonna start with... let's do a Sanctuary start. So right off the bat, we want to kill at least one guard so we can get our tree pull. We're going to head up into the Lost Woods. Bombs, that's a good pull. And rupees is a good pull there. We're not going to bother with Lumberjack right now because it doesn't really feel worthwhile right now. Okay. I'm not going to complain there. One of the things I normally don't like with open seeds is that you have to go digging for a sword, so getting a sword off the bat is not a bad thing for me. And a bunch of bombs right off the bat means we can do a good, thorough early exploration. If you haven't seen this before, so this is obviously a Link to the Past. The item locations of every item in the game, everything that's in a chest, everything that's laying out in the overworld, and everything that is... and everything that is dropped by an NPC or boss is thrown into a giant blender and mixed up. So we're going to be trying to find all of the items that we need to beat the game. In order to beat the game, we still need to get the 7 crystals to open Ganon's Tower, beat Aghanim, and Hammer. Wow. Okay, this is a strong start, which often means that we're going to get stuck later, but... Okay, Mushroom. So yeah, we still have to get 7 crystals. The trick is just going to be whether or not we have to... the other 3 dungeons we may not have to do, but they may have items in them, so we may still have to. Similarly, Aghanim. There's a decent chance we don't have to fight Aghanim in the light world. If we can find another way to get into the dark world. Got up over 100 rupees before we leave town is good. That means we get to get the bottle vendor's item. We'll see what that is. We'll have to come back to get most likely we'll have to come back to get the sick kid and the to activate the flute. But those are the 2 we've got left at this point. A little rusty there on my timing. Arrows. We'll go down and check the library and the race game. Lamp is good. Actually, I'm definitely okay with having that before we get to escape. That means we should be able to full clear it. Ooh, glove is in the library, so we need the boots. I normally check first, but I totally spaced it off because... Oh, well, I would have come back for that anyway, so we ended up saving time. On one hand, that's good. On the other hand, that's not good. We're gonna start from my house this time. Let's check Southern Shore. So it's kind of weird. We actually have a lot of like we got some good stuff early on. Got some hearts for which is going to make it a lot easier to stay alive. Master Sword is good. For means we're not going to have to beat any bosses with just the fighter sword. We've got the hammer, which is another potential weapon, and it gives us access to a bit of stuff later. We've got the lamp, which means we don't have to do dark rooms. Like, we have a bunch of good stuff, but it's not actually progression for the most part. I'll go ahead and grab that. Normally I wouldn't, but it seems good. Come on. Ugh. Blue tunic. Okay. So we're gonna go check Ice Cave, and then we're gonna go over to the escape, I believe. Seems like the next best place. I have not been playing these regularly in a while, so I'm feeling a bit rusty overall. I'm definitely not going to be trying any of the fancy tricks like fake flippers. I know that's not even a fancy trick. I'm just out of practice on getting any of them right. Like, I may try and do some, I may go through some blocks with the hook shot or something. That's about it. Okay. So we're going to do escape next because we have the, it's weird. My house. So the escape sequence is not required. You start after it, after you've done the sequence that normally requires you to save Princess Zelda. Quick note there. You may have noticed that I did not, that I had to dodge around those arrows. Unlike the regular game, you do not start with a shield. We're gonna have to find one. Yeah, that's what I get for not starting with this dungeon. Could have gotten the bottle kit in all in one go. So our goal right now is going to be to try and find something that lets us do a dungeon, or gives us somewhere to go. If we got like Moon Pearl and a glove, we could do Dark World. If we got which in this case, if we got the boots, we could get the gloves, which would give us the boots and hammer together, which means we could go do Dark World. If we get the bow, we could do Eastern Palace. If we get the gloves, we can do Death Mountain. Hookshot, we can do Eastern Death Mountain, etc. That is not actually useful. Okay. Fire Rod. Pretty sure this is faster. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. So Fire Rod, again, doesn't actually give us any access to anything that we don't already have. We already had a fire source in the lamp, so we could do, like, if we can get access to desert or something. But it really feels like the piece we're missing is probably something with the bow or a... The bow or boots would really be the linchpin here. So I'm thinking we'll do... I guess a Hospital and Eastern would be next. Because we don't have gloves. I'm genuinely not sure if it's faster to go back up to Sanctuary or not. Actually, no, we don't have gloves, so we can't get back as easily. So yeah, this is probably faster to get to the bomb bowl wall. Yeah, this is leaning more and more towards this might be an Aghanim seed. That give us access to to a chunk of Dark World, especially with the hammer. It gets us across the bridge too. But it's not like it's a super strong play. It doesn't feel like. I don't know why I finished the sequence. I actually probably could have saved quit out after the treasure chests there. Especially since I didn't necessarily want to start on this side. Eh. I'm still gonna go across and check Sahasrara and the front of Eastern, because I feel like that's a better play than doing all of Aghanim if I don't have to. We're looking for boots or a glove upgrade. Oh, that's right, we got the mushroom too, didn't we? Let's actually just check that quick, since we're like right here. Clearly, I meant to do this. Yep, that's not actually useful, but we checked. Every check you don't do is clearly the answer. So, better to check everything. So the front half of Eastern is a decent chunk of items, even if we don't have the bow to finish it. The downside is we have to make this whole trip over to the eastern side of the world again. Although theoretically, I guess I haven't actually checked. So, yes, it is a crystal. So we'll have to come back eventually anyway. At worst, we can do it along with Palace of Darkness if we get the mirror first. We can show up at Palace of Darkness, warp back over. And Misery Mire is green, is the green pendant. Another bottle. So we've got a little bit of backup there with the 2 bottles that we've got. Red and a blue. So you need a bow to do the back half of this, but we can get everything except for but we can get everything up to that point. If we happen to find a bow, we're good. There's, I think, I mean, there's several treasures here. I don't have my sheet in front of me and it's been a while. I want to say it's like 3 or 4. Okay, at least we can full clear the front. And there's a decent chance that whatever we're looking for is actually, or that there's a decent chance that we'll be able to get all the actual usable items and that the map or the compass will be in the back area, so. Lots of hearts here. There's supposed to be 4 skeletons that spawn in that room. If you walk in a very specific pattern and throw the pots right as they spawn, you can prevent the other ones from spawning. Okay, we can get Zora as soon as we get everything here. Or as soon as we get the glove, rather. I'm always a little disappointed if I get the lamp before this because it's the one dark room I actually know how to do. So we do have all the rupees we need for the rest of the game. Pretty much. Yeah, I really don't want to do Aghanim if I don't have to. But I'm feeling like we basically have to here. I haven't checked Desert, and I haven't checked the Sick Kid. But at least if we do Aghanim, we're going in fully loaded. Which is better than the alternative. Yeah, I'm only went with that one because I've been talking about it since I started. Let's just go ahead and do Aghanim now. That's right. So yeah, Aghanim's Tower is annoying because it doesn't actually have a single item in it. It's a lot of enemies that are a little bit tougher than they probably should be. Oh, that would have been nice, actually. I think we're good. Except for the part where I'm bad. Something was weird there with the control. Going around to the side gives you the same animation. It's when you cross the line at the top of the stairs, regardless of where you are on the x-axis. Need 5 hits. He randomly generates the blue projectiles, and every 5... Yeah, I'm not gonna risk this. Every 5... Too close. Okay. Yeah, every 5 shots will be the lightning. Guaranteed. So that was 3. Wow. Don't mind me, I'll just be terrible over here. Oh my gosh. By the way, you always want to be directly to the left or right because of the way that the blue projectiles split off. Okay, Dark World. Another bottle with a fairy in it. That could be good. Trying to think of what all we have access to right now, and it's not a ton. We can't get up to Catfish without a glove. We could technically get over to Eastern, or to Palace of Darkness, but I don't feel like there's actually a lot of stuff there that we can do without the bow. Let's just hit Hype Cave up first. That's a bunch of checks. We can always go down to the forest, and then we can't get up to Thieves Town yet. Perfect. So there's our other glove. So now we can get into the other side of Death Mountain. Hey, there's the mirror as well. Very nice. I think while we're here, We just got the mirror. I'm gonna do a couple checks over yonder. And then we'll save quit out. We don't have the book, as I realize I can't actually do that check. Oh well. Seriously. I was just gonna check Desert Cave while we're kind of in this general area. Also, I totally forgot I actually have the glove, so I could have actually gotten... So close. Yet so far. So I could go up Death Mountain just to enable the checkpoint, but I think it's better to wait and do that once I've got the flute, if possible. I think I'm pretty much going straight over to Lost, or to, yeah, to the Lost Woods area and checking the dark side there. Yeah, this is basically Screaming Skull Woods, so we're gonna just head right up to it. As long as we've got a key, we can go this way. The bottom one is always a key in case you get stuck there. hate this room without the cane. And we'll do this quick. Clearly it's been a while. I know this is technically not faster, but I don't care. It's safer. Okay, so now I at least know that I definitely need to check the big chest. That is a really good thing to find there. So Montilla is a really weird boss. Because of the way the hitbox is programmed, Montilla is considered immune to the spikes, and for some reason that translates to it being immune while ever there is a spike within its hitbox. There we go. I'm okay with that. That gives us access to full clear Palace of Darkness. That gives us access to, and with the mirror, that means we can finish Eastern at the same time. That's a really good find. And that is required. So, we're gonna do just a quick tour of Thieves Town. Probably actually clear blind while we're here. Seems reasonable to me. Okay, so that bow helped out a lot. That'll actually be a really good continuation. Hopefully we'll find some more tools as we go here. Technically, Flippers, I don't think... Oh wait, no, Ice Palace is still in there. I was gonna say, Flippers are actually might not be required here, but they are. Okay. We'll go check the C-shaped house quick. Hmm. I guess we can go south from here. We don't have level 2 power bracelet yet. We won't get that until later. Hope I didn't miss anything up there. So yeah, we'll go do digging minigame, come back across and check the Haunted Grove. Safe quit out from there. The digging game is random, but it will be guaranteed within 30 digs, I think it is. It's one of the things they took out randomness on. And I think this will be a good time after Haunted Grove here to take a quick break. Made some good progression. I know exactly where to go next, and generally feeling like this is a pretty good run, pretty fun. So, hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.